Welcome to day 3 of College and Career Week. Today we are learning about careers in business and hospitality. Our first guest you will recognize. She is a teacher here at school, but she also has another job where she is an entrepreneur and has her own business. Our first guest today is Miss Elam.
Hello, I am Miss Elam. That's what you all know me as. But I also do some things other than teaching. And so I am going to be interviewed as a coach and as an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a huge word, but it stands for or means that I own my own business, or I've made a small business, or I lead a business. So as most of you all know, I give pitching lessons outside of school. And I also do some coaching outside of school. So I'm going to answer some questions and give you all some information on that.
Your career field.
I have been giving pitching lessons since I graduated college. I graduated college in 2011, and I've been giving pitching lessons since then. So that's 9 years now. I've been coaching. I am not currently coaching. Well, I'm coaching t-ball. I've coached soccer. I've coached things like that. But I coached a travel softball team from 2012 till about 2017. So that was about 5 years of travel. And I coached at Scott County Middle School softball, and I coached there for 3 years.
What is the most rewarding thing about your job?
I love working with kids. That's why I'm a teacher, but I get to work with kids in a way that I teach them something specific, and I see how it pays off, and it's rewarding to see them do so well in a game. I get players and parents text me a lot or send me videos, and I love hearing their successes. They won this game, they won a championship, they struck out so many batters. Those are the amazing things that I love. Or even just they learned a new pitch that they thought was going to be impossibly hard. Coaching, I love to see the girls excel in work as they practice, and they continue to get better, and they put in the time and the effort, and they're coachable. That's the big word that we use a lot. And they take in the information that we're giving them. They end up improving, and it's awesome to see that and see how far along they come.
What is the most challenging thing about your job?
Challenging would be I don't know. I really enjoy it. It's probably my favorite hobby is to give pitching lessons and to coach. I guess since I'm the owner, I'm the leader of it, and I have to get along and make sure that I am being able to communicate and discuss things with a lot of different personalities. So getting along with all types of other people and working well with them, the parents and the children. So that's kind of sometimes could be difficult.
What level of education do you need to do your job?
No level of education is required for coaching or for pitching, but credibility is. So credibility means that you have a background of experience. So people aren't going to come to me for pitching lessons if I don't know anything about pitching, or if I have no proof of doing it. So since I played in high school and college, and I've had a lot of success when I played, and a lot of the people that I get for pitching lessons is through word of mouth. So people tell other people, you should go to Samantha Elam and get pitching lessons. She does a really good job with my daughter. And that's how that spreads and helps me get more pitchers and get more business. So that would be the credentials, and the experience help me with that. And the number of years I've done it is definitely helpful. For coaching, same thing. When I get interviewed to be a coach for a position, that I need credibility. I need to be able to prove that I've done this and I'm going to be good at this. And I need to be able to list ways of doing that. Just like a resume for another job, you need to have those credentials for coaching or for your small business.
Please share about your training for your job.
Training would be all of the practices, all of the lessons, all of the effort in sweat and tears that I've put into playing over the years. I started pitching whenever I was 10, and I continue to pitch year round. So that's all year long. Maybe some vacations or holidays where I missed a week or two in the year, but it's an all year long thing. And I did that from since I was 10 all the way till I graduated college. And even now, I still sometimes pitch. I pitched to a lot of my players whenever I coached. I would actually pitch to them, and they would hit off of me. So that helped them. I could hit a certain spot and really get them to focus on that area and challenge them in that way. What was the question?
What advice do you have for your students interested in your career field?
My advice is always to explore and do something that you do love, because it does make it a lot more rewarding. It does make it a lot more fun. So I love giving pitching lessons. I love coaching and that's why I like PE. Actually, it's very similar. I was a regular teacher in the regular classroom, and then I kind of happened to get the PE job, and I love it. It allows me to coach the kids while I'm doing teaching, and the same thing outside of teaching. I'm able to focus on a particular skill. I love sports, all sports, and so this allows me to take my favorite sport, which is softball, and really help a lot of other kids hopefully learn to love it too. And they can see so many different character traits, even just outside of just playing the sport, but building themselves up as a person and an individual. Thank you for letting me do the interview. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Just ask away. Have a great week.
Our next guest is Jazzy, and she's a hairstylist.
Hey everybody, all you students and teachers and parents out there at Eastern Elementary School. My name is Jazzy Perez, and I'm a master hairstylist at Back for More Studio here in Lexington, Kentucky. I have been working there for about 4 years now. Actually, it'll be 4 years next month in May, which is super exciting. It's always exciting to celebrate another year because time just flies by so fast. I mean, we literally play with hair every single day. So what better and more fun job to do than just to make people beautiful and play with hair? I mean, who doesn't love to just braid and do that all day long? So I had to go to about 13-ish, about 14 maybe months of cosmetology school. I did go to Paul Mitchell, the school here in Lexington as well. School isn't long at all. The more you go to school, the better attendance, I guess, to say that you have, the shorter your time of school is. The worse your attendance is and the more days you miss, you obviously have to make up those hours. You do have to have, well, I should say when I was in school, I had to have a full 1,800 hours to complete the program. Now I think it's about 1,500 maybe hours, so a whole lot less. So probably about a year less to finish the program, which isn't bad at all. You only need a high school diploma or a GED to enter the program, which also isn't hard at all. Honestly, coming out of high school, I wanted to be a hairstylist, and I also wanted to be a kindergarten teacher. Hairstylist, that's just one job that everyone tells you, oh, well, try school first, and if you don't like that, then you can pursue that dream and all that stuff. Nobody thinks that you can make money doing hair. Nobody thinks that that's a real job. You just go to work, you don't do anything, blah, blah, blah. Well, I go to the chiropractor every 2 weeks for being on my feet and all day, every day, just using my hands, using my feet, my back, my neck, all that good stuff. So it's definitely a real job. It definitely is paying the bills, plus more. I absolutely love doing hair. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But like I said, when I came out of school, I had those two options, but nobody wanted me to be a hairstylist. So I was like, okay, well, I'll try a year of college, see where that gets me. If it's not for me, then I know what I want to do. Tried a year of college. It was not for me. My heart was completely somewhere else, so I did follow my dreams and step foot in the salon, behind the chair, doing hair, and making people look beautiful, which is what I love the most. I would say the most rewarding thing about my job would be helping people feel and look their best. I think that when you get your hair done, or even something as simple as just a brow wax, it just brings you a sense of confidence that you didn't know that you had before. And you just look in the mirror and you smile, and you might do a little hair flip, or you take selfies, and you just feel your absolute best. Well, hopefully that's the case. Hopefully you didn't have a bad experience in the hair salon, but that's really what's most rewarding to me. I love when I hand them the mirror after their hair appointment, and they look and their grin's just smiling from ear to ear, and just knowing that the hours of work that I just did on your hair, or even the 45-minute haircut I did, just made your entire day. So it is definitely rewarding to see people smile and to see people happy, and just to see people look and feel their best. I'm also not only a hairstylist at the salon, but I also do facials and things like that as well. Not quite an esthetician. I don't have that license. So I do facials and skincare and dermaplaning, taking off all that dead skin and all that good stuff. So to rejuvenate your skin. And I would say the most challenging part about my job would be, the hardest part about my job, which seems crazy because it doesn't seem like it would be a hard job at all, is you have a picture, like a picture of what you're going for your client, but you have two different formulas that you know would work very well. It would give you the same results. It's just two different formulas to get you there. Picking which formula is probably the hardest part about my job. Which one I think that I want to use sometimes. I mean, honestly, I don't even have any explanation. That's the hardest part of my job. Coming into the salon every day that's a reward in itself. We have fun. We're one huge family at my job where I work out, which is the best ever. There's no girl drama or no cattiness, or it's just a safe place. And I think that when you decide to start working, and it's that time to start working, or time to find your career and actually settle down and find a workplace or forever home for you, you want to be happy, and you want to walk in there not feeling stressed. You don't want to walk in there thinking, oh, well, who's going to start something today, or who's going to do this, or who's going to do that. I walk through the doors every day with a huge smile on my face, and I love my coworkers and all of my clients dearly. And with that being said, loving all my clients and my work family, the coronavirus has definitely taken a huge toll on us. We have been closed since about March 16th, so mid last month. It has been super hard, just not being behind the chair, because that's where we as hairstylists express ourselves. That is where I just get to do my thing and be myself and make people happy and have the best conversations ever behind the chair. My clients have some pretty awesome things to share with me sometimes, and it just makes my day as much as I hope that I'm making my clients' day. Let's see. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. So, to top it off, 13 months of cosmetology school. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less, depending on your attendance. You only have to have your high school diploma or your GED if you don't complete high school, which I hope all of you kiddos do. That is a reward in itself, I promise you. The most challenging thing is picking a formula. The most rewarding thing is making people happy and making them feel their best. And the coronavirus is affecting me because I'm out of work, which means no pay, and even worse than no pay is I don't get to make people look and feel beautiful. So Everyone hang in there. I hope this helped y'all a lot. My one word of advice to all of you students who are aspiring hairstylists would be to never get up and just go for it. 1,001 people in your lifetime will tell you that being a hairstylist isn't a real job or it's not going to bring you money. It does. It brings you lots of money and it brings you lots of happiness. And even if it didn't bring you lots of money, it's just one of those things that you love to do so much you're willing to do it regardless. Kind of like being a teacher. So kind of like Mrs. Johnson and like your other teachers at school. So I hope this taught you guys a little bit about being a hairstylist and never give up on your dreams. And for all you parents or teachers who are possibly looking for a new hairstylist or just want to follow a page and see some cool stuff, I am on Facebook at Jazz It Up at Back for More Studio, and that's BAK, the number 4, More Studio. And I'm also on Instagram at XXJazzItUpXX.
Thank you all so much for sharing with us all about your careers in business and hospitality. I think our students learned a lot today. Everybody stay tuned for tomorrow. We will be learning about careers in education, law, military, and the government. So we have lots of guest speakers tomorrow. We will have 2 separate videos because there are so many guests to talk about those careers. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.